Hey doc, should I band or knife castrate my cattle this fall?
The age-old question, the subject of many a debate, to band or to knife castrate. While I won't give you an exact answer today, I will give you some tips to help you decide what's going to work the best for your cattle operation. Now, we'll do this by looking at the positives and negatives associated with banding versus knife castration. To start off with banding. One thing banded calves don't do is bleed out. So if you've had a problem with hemorrhage in your bull calves that you've cut, banding is a way that you should look at getting those calves castrated. Now, in the process of banding, there is a negative. That negative is you're more likely to experience tetanus in those calves than those that are knife castrated. Because of this, if you're going to band calves, you need to make sure that you're taking the appropriate steps to keep tetanus at bay. Now, because of this, you can probably guess where knife castration is the preferable option. In situations where you've had problems with tetanus on your place, I would be more apt to select for knife castration over banding. Now, because this seems like a 6 steps one way, half a dozen the other deal if you don't have problem with either hemorrhage or tetanus, then let me throw one caveat out there that may or may not change your mind. One thing that is the bane of feedlot operators and veterinarians across the country are calves that have been banded, but only one testicle has been castrated off. They're still bull calves, they just got one still has a high flanker stuck in there that's got to come out. Banding calves is a great option, especially if you want to castrate them at birth by yourself, but be darn sure when you do it that you count to 2 twice before you turn that calf back out. That way you can make a best effort possible to make sure you've got both testicles banded off so you don't end up with a bunch of one nutters. Now, if you have any other questions about what would be the best fit for your operation, feel free to reach out to us at Sioux Nation Ag Center. We're here to help answer those questions so you can have the best protocols put in place for your herd, because good protocols are very essential to feeding that bottom line. Now, I forgot to mention there is one other disadvantage with banding, is that if you band calves, it's not possible to have a Rocky Mountain oyster feed afterwards. So if that's a big thing to you, I would probably go with knife castration. But keep in mind, make for darn sure you try to get those calves cut before they're weaned. It is a much better experience on the calf. The earliest is possible that we can get castration done, but it really is good if they are cut before they're weaned. This way they don't have to go through the stress of castration and the stress of weaning at the same time.